Hello, Washington STEAM Multilingual Academy. Welcome to another installment of Remote Learning 101. During this session, Ms. Farinas will introduce how to use email as a tool to communicate with others. Enjoy.
In today's video, I'm going to show you how to email your teachers. We're going to be in remote learning from now until the end of the school year, and email will be our primary form of communication, and I want to make sure that everyone knows how to do this. Also, you're going to be emailing people all your lives, including your college professors and your bosses one day. So there's no time like the present to get that practice in. So let's get started. A few tips. Email is formal and professional, so you need to be formal when you write this email. You also want to use proper spelling and grammar, and make sure you proofread your message to make sure it's clear and accurate. You also want to avoid casual language or anything that might be interpreted as disrespectful. So even if your teacher is laid back and casual, you want to keep it professional and formal. And you also want to avoid texting language and emojis in your email. This is the Clever homepage, and you're going to see the Gmail button there. So you just have to click on Gmail, and it'll take you to your message center. And in the top left area of your message center, you're going to see that white Compose button. When you're ready to email your teacher, just click on Compose to get started. Okay, and then this is an example of what an email to your teacher might look like. At the top here, I have the recipient line, and I'm actually going to come back to that later. I'm going to go straight to the subject line. Now, the subject, you want to be clear so your teacher knows that this is a message from a student. So I always recommend in the subject line that you write your class, your period, and then the topic. And that topic is usually an assignment. So in this example, I have AVID, period 5, discussion post 3. And then you're ready to compose your email. So in that first line, it's going to be a formal greeting. So dear Mr. or dear Miss. And then you're going to skip a line and compose the body of your email. This is where you tell your teacher what you need help with. And you want to keep it short and sweet, but you also want to be specific. So I recommend 5 sentences or less. In this example, it says, I am emailing you about discussion post number 3 in Power School. I'm struggling with the second question. Can you explain it to me? And then once you're done writing the body of your message, you would skip a line and you want to close it with a formal closure. So in this example, I have thank you, but you can also write sincerely, best, or regards. And then you're going to type in your first name and your last name. So once that's done, you want to spell check it. You want to make sure that everything you need to say is there. And once you feel like your email is complete, you're ready to add the recipient. Now, the reason why I saved this for last is because in the past, I have accidentally clicked on send before I was really ready to send it. And I found that if I leave the recipient line blank, it won't go anywhere until I'm ready. So now I'm ready. I'm going to click on the recipient line and type in the first few letters of the teacher's name. And since this is a PUSD server, the email address of your teacher should pop in there. Just make sure it's the right teacher before you click send. And that's how you write an email using PUSD Gmail. So a real quick summary, PUSD Gmail is found in Clever. Make sure your subject line is clear with the class, period, and topic. Make sure you address your teacher formally with Dear Mr. or Dear Miss. And in the body, that is the main message, you want to keep it short and sweet, 5 sentences or less. Include that closing, sincerely, with your first name and last name. And make sure you proofread that message before you send it out. And that is how you write an email to your teacher. So go ahead and send an email out, and I'll see you here next time. Until then, continue to work hard, but please stay home, stay healthy, and stay connected.